and some cleaning stuff. It's not high on my priority list. Oh, isn't that beautiful? We had some company over. The white kitchen thing is like... Good morning. It's so nice to see you here today. Now, in my bathroom, I recently cleaned my floor and took up the bath mat there to wash, and I haven't put it back for a few days now. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to clean the floor again. This has been an interesting journey in which I have I don't need to clean my bathroom because it's clean. And I'm like, no, that's not the mindset. I'm cleaning it before it really gets dirty. Let's go do that. You know, I think that every time I see something that was okay before, now that I'm getting everything cleaner, I'm like, oh, I gotta wipe that off. I have found a side effect of this also is that the trash can in my bathroom does not get full to overflowing. And it's not just because I cleaned up the floor. I mean, that's an obvious time to empty it, and I'm not emptying it now. It's because I'm very aware of it. I'm far more aware of it than I was before when I was just checking things in there. I mean, I'm still checking things in, but now I'm cleaning everything, and I can't have a mess spilling out there. So let's put my things away in the cabinet under my sink. So messy. But I'm keeping my stuff here. Actually, I throw this in so that I can fit in my toilet bowl cleaner. Okay, the drawer too. Okay. Today, I'm taking you on another tour of my house. I've decided that every month I'm going to show you a state of the house now. It keeps myself accountable, and you see how my journey is progressing. Okay, we are here in my bedroom now. I've started here. You saw me clean everything up a couple of videos ago. I have not done much more than that. Done a couple loads of laundry. I unpacked, and I haven't put away those clothes I put there. Some of them I did. My closet's still a mess. It's even more of a mess because recently I cleaned up my kitchen and my family room, and that included some bags that had been in the garage, which included some costumes that I had to take care of, and company was coming over. So where did it go? That's right, in my closet. It's Ladybug. Ladybug, how are you, sweetie? Yeah. Good dog. And here, this is Persephone. She's just curious and loves to be around me, so you'll always see her around me when I'm cleaning. All right, taking it downstairs. Turn off the light. And there's my corner. I haven't gotten to that yet. This belongs to the daughter who lives in that room. It's from the downstairs. Here's my craft room. Now, when last you saw this, there was more of a raging mess. It still doesn't look good now, but what you've got here is not a pile of laundry. Now you've got folded clothes in the linen closet. I took the doors out because they were so broken, it was impossible to fix them anymore. Still a little garbage has collected there. I need to clean that up, and some cleaning stuff. Here's my craft room, and I have worked in that, but again, oh, here's a whole bag of garbage. I've got an idea, but just a minute, let me show you the craft room. And she's like, what are you looking at? There's something in there. Oh, the light. This was in my room. I just brought it in here. I am going to use that or my daughter's going to use it for a costume she's making. You saw the pattern pieces by the linen closet. So, like, it's better, right? Better, not done. Oh, there's the 3D printers. I will get to that. I can't wait to get to this and finish it up, because that's when I get to start the fun stuff. I love crafting, I love architecture, I love history. So I'm going to do miniature houses of history. I'm super excited about that. I don't think that's going to be the name of the channel. I'll put it on a different channel, but yeah. It's one of the reasons I started this whole cleanup mess, because I actually really couldn't do that. I was going to try to, finagle it doing downstairs on the dining room, but I just knew, no, that was just going to create more and more and more mess, and it was going to be harder. I have to make the house functional, and I'm on the way to doing it, and I'm very excited. Okay. Wow. These are the pattern pieces of that's going to go on. So we have a little bit, and it's what happens. I've been cleaning out. I have an empty box. I have a half empty box of things that we haven't decided if they're going to go into donation or if we're going to hold on to them for a while to use. But the trash, let's take care of that trash that I've left from the last time. Oh, we had to get into the attic. And there's the trash. Oh, there's a rag, but there's some trash. 3D printed a Star Trek badge. I actually have a place for my wrapping. And that's a good looking bow. Okay, another piece of trash. And there we go. All right, there, trash. Okay, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm giving you guys a tour to the house. Let's go downstairs. Ooh. This room is continuing its use as a place to go, but I have 5 garbage bags of things to be donated, and that can happen tomorrow. Very excited about that. Some cool artwork, remember, from the closet in the craft room. And here we go. Let's introduce you to another mess in the house. This is my coat closet. So, not much up there. So many coats. So many shoes. We also keep our shoes in there. That's a project I need to tackle. We'll see. It's not high on my priority list. At least not yet. Now to the kitchen. I fed the dogs. Dog food bowls on the ground. They get picked up usually pretty quickly. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited about that. So, the story of this is that we had some company over that we were very excited to have over, loved company, but we needed to clean up the kitchen, which means that other family members feel the deadline, feel the crunch that I'm kind of always feeling. And so I got a ton of help, and that was cool. I got a lot of help to clean this up. We have already been developing good habits, so I expect this kitchen to stay cleaner, a lot better than it has before. We will see next time. It is my pledge to you that I will not clean up for the camera. I may clean up like not on camera because it's just really hard to pick up a camera every time I have to clean up the house, right? Or clean up things. But I will not clean up for the camera. And so as a result, you do see a few things here going on. I did press the start button that we forgot to press last night, but you know, dishes that I cleaned and haven't put away, the sous vide we used last night, brownies. Okay, I need to figure out, I was gonna say I'm not gonna clean those up because that would involve eating them, but maybe it could involve cutting them up and putting them on a plate and putting them somewhere away, except I don't have anywhere away. Here is the fridge. I don't think the fridge is really doing a lot better. I don't know if the thing happened before or not. We had to clean out our freezer. It's really not doing too bad. Because like it got frozen over. We were hearing a weird sound from it. And it turned out that we needed to defrost that freezer, so we did that on kind of an emergency basis while the kids were out. So, yeah, I think that's about the time. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Yes, because I was doing some special cleaning up while they were out of town. Now I digress. Here's the fridge. Oh, yeah. Yep, I mean, some of the difficulty is we have 5 adults who each like different things. Oh, but that needs some attention. Oh. Now, into this room we call the pantry room, which is a dining room. I gotta clean up there. We have this little oven. And it was a lot better the last time you saw this, but things have been starting to get shoved in here. This right here is a box that mostly belongs in my craft room, I think. We do have a bag of dog food here that I've decided it's too hard for me to take the dog food up and down the stairs from the cold storage, so it stays here. This one's in the garage, but I need to clean it out, and I don't know where to store it because I need it to take my sewing machine places. Still need to take care of the flour. There's still that little thing there. I'm working on this here. I had a bunch of games there before, but I finally took care of this. We had another cabinet. I was going to build something, but we had this extra cabinet in someone's room. So I put all the dog stuff in there. I put that up. Some things on it aren't working very much, but I'll figure that out. But they're better. They're a little better. It's always evolving, right? I'll show you where I put the game stuff. That was in here. We used to keep the dog stuff in here. But now we keep the game stuff. Yeah. It's dry, so we often use a humidifier, and there's allergies in the house, so we often use the air purifier. Now, this is interesting, and it might be hard to see on camera. I don't know. Oh well, there's some crumbs from eating. I thought it got wiped down. We wiped this table down, but besides the crumbs from eating, I've noticed this morning that there's dust on the table. Also, someone left a glass there. Ah, by Kelman. Somebody's clothes. Our bath, excuse me, our little family room. I'm sorry. Our family room has become the site of things from the office, which is still in a terrible state. There we are. Because some things were taken out of that closet, and this closet is where I need to build some shelves like I did in the craft room closet. And these shelves we have some in there, but they're not built-in shelves. They don't work very well. There. Oh boy. There we go. And more things got put on there, but not arranged. I mean, I have had to go on a trip. I do a lot of editing, as you can see right here. Yeah, I'm editing this. This is actually only the second video that came out. By the time you see this video, the one you see being edited will have been out probably for a few weeks now. So it's a hard, long process, and there's a lot to go on. And here's my other dog. This dog is ours, Sputnik. Yes, he's sad and he's hiding because it's not playtime. Playtime is already done. And I'm working, and now he's just going to be at rest here, often under my desk. You never see him around. You know, what he really likes to do is play ball. And there's some other things, but this isn't the time that we do that, so he just rests close to me. Okay, so I took you on a little tour of my house. The dogs can't go outside because the chickens are outside right now. I'll introduce you to them in another video. Alright, I've introduced you to the house a month later. The date right now is September 9th. And you'll probably be seeing this in a few weeks, couple weeks. And for now, I'm going to clean my kitchen right now, because that's what I do, right? Kitchen's not horrible, and before I'm like, oh, I cleaned the kitchen yesterday. I don't need to clean it today, but I'm getting in a different mindset. I need to clean the kitchen like every day, clear things off. So let's see if this works like my bathroom has been working. It really has. I'm so excited about that. Okay. Well, let's start with what's on the floor that I might trip over. Just a second. The dog food bowls. I'm going to go put them where you saw the dog food before. Now, let me show you this thing that we have been doing. One of my kids has kept up doing it ever since, even though some of us have started forgetting, but we're re-implementing it again. We put little rubber bands on our cup that we're drinking water from so that it doesn't get cleaned for the day. And so this popped up last night. I will let it last until tonight, and then I'll clean it up. But it helps us so that we're not washing so many cups, because if we don't have something on it, we don't know whose is whose. And sometimes we'll have cups on the counter. We're all drinking water. We live in a desert. We don't know whose is whose. So this is something we've implemented. Dog treats like that. Okay, I'm going to put them in a special container I have for that. One of our dogs is very picky. This is Sputnik that you saw hiding under there. And he is okay with dog food. and he's a little picky. I suspect he's a grazer, but he can't afford to be a grazer because of the other dogs in the room are just like eat it all up, and they'd start eating on his food too. They do. And so we just put some extra stuff to help him do it. I'm trying to wean him off, and I put a little bit there. I've often had this all the way filled up with stuff that's like freeze-dried liver stuff. Like that. I did not used to have a place for that, but now I do. There you go. Yeah, let's put this away. Oh, look, seeing how messy our cupboards are. Thank you for being here with me today. Hit like and subscribe. Vladimir cooks such good meat, and he loves using this video to do that. These in here, all ready to go. But these need to be washed by hand. Something else that we have implemented, we like our soda, as you've seen, is that everybody also now has their own soda bottle, and I only clean mine. Everybody else cleans theirs. Find yourself a set of knives that have covers on, like this. We've had these for years and years. These protect the blades, and we can put it in our drawers. I don't even know what brand it is, but it works. All the knives go in there. Put that on. I'm going to dry it off too because I like the shine. I want like a regular fruit basket. That's not just a fruit bowl. What happens when we have a fruit bowl? Someone forgets a piece of fruit underneath it. All of the rest, and something gets squished and it becomes a mess. Alright, somebody's glass they've been using. The butter. The salt and pepper. Need to refill these. Real life, folks. Real life. Now, cleaning all of these things up and noticing the other little bits of grime and dust that I hadn't noticed before makes me imagine how far I could go with this. Eventually everything will be clean and I'll be noticing it and it's going to be perfect, and eventually I'll have a perfect bathroom. I mean, a perfect kitchen. And you know, that would include it looking as beautiful as it does on the cover of a magazine. And I understand that impulse. But I also think that it's important to not feel like we have to have magazine looking kitchens, because who works in those kitchens? I mean, they don't have to be like perfectly designed to be well functional. Like, and by that I mean interior design. It's good to have a space that you enjoy being in, but it's important that you enjoy being in it. If you feel very stressed out because everything has to look like the cover of a magazine, consider letting go of some of that stress. What is most important to me about the kitchen is that it is functional and clean enough to function well in it. Everything in a space where you know where it is and it's easily accessed. I don't think it's very important to make sure that we're staying with the trends. And the white kitchen thing is like, I don't get it. I mean, I get the color white, right? I get like I like this color of cabinets, and I like the backsplash here. But having this kitchen that like looks perfect all the time and not lived in, no. We live in this kitchen, we work in this kitchen, we fight in this kitchen, we make up in this kitchen, and the dining room and the family room. It's all one room in this house. Just make it a place of love and cleanliness and functionality, and the beauty makes itself. One other last room. Okay, laundry room. Oh, ah, and this bathroom. This bathroom is always in good order, actually. I hope you like this video. Have a wonderful day while you are conquering your mess. Bye-bye.